So the only way we can make this person look like they're playing the guitar for a start is to get some arms that are actually going to play the guitar. So I found this image here, and what I've done is I've already made a mask, but I've run around and I've just drawn with a paintbrush on a mask around his arms. So if I go shift click so we can see the mask, that's what I've done. So I'm going to move that out of the way. The red is just so that we could see the mask. If I drag it across, I'll reduce this down a bit. I'll go Command T, and I'm just going to scale those arms a bit so they're a wee bit more in proportion with this body in the background. I'll hit return, and now I'm going to do the same with the guitar. So I'm going to Command T and try and scale this so that it fits these arms a wee bit more. I'm going to turn it, scale it a bit more. So let's come in here and have a look. Yeah, that's starting to look pretty good where we want the hands and everything. Alright, I'm going to come in and have a look at this bit here because you can see that thumb there, so I need to get it so the thumb kind of lines up with it a bit. Let's have a look down the other end. Yeah, that's probably pretty good. So I'll go hit return. So I've got that there. We can see this line coming up around the arm. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to select around these arms. I did a little bit of a wobble there, so I'm just going to minus that out. Command Shift I, which is inverse, so it selected all the background. Just going to go to this mask here and go Option Delete, fill it with background color, with black as the foreground color, Command D, and you can see on the mask it's made everything nice and black, so we won't have to worry about those lines on it. Now I'm going to get our character here and move him. Obviously it looks a bit odd at the moment as it is, so I'm going to have to scale him and move him to a point where it might look like he's starting to play the guitar. So we'll go with that. I'll hit return, and now what I can do is I can get the eyedropper tool, click on the color of this guy, and I'm just going to go Option Delete so it fills that whole thing with grey. If I'm worried about getting rid of that image, I could just duplicate it and switch off the eye so that I know I've got a backup copy there if all else fails. So I might move this guy a wee bit, maybe scale him down a wee bit just because it's starting to look a little bit oddly out of proportion. I'm looking at the head in regards to the arms. So I'll have it at that, and then what I can do is I can now, with this mask, put it to white, which is going to show the mask. It's on, looks like a pretty reasonably tight in here, and I'm just going to paint it in. So there's his elbow joining up there, and this bit X. Oh, actually I can use the guitar, so I can go Command, click on the guitar, and then I don't have to worry about going over the edges. Also means I can go Command Shift I. So I've got the opposite, and then, whoops, Command Z, X, because I want white, I'm painting in. Paint that mask in, and try and join those arms up a little bit. What is this on? Yeah, 86. I'll leave it there. Maybe looking a little bit odd. X might just, actually I'd have to come down here, put a mask on this guy. Just want to rub out part of this jacket a wee bit. Maybe a little bit so-so, but I'll do a few things like above the guitar, I'll make a new mask, and I'm just going to get really soft brush. Reasonably big size. That's it, and I'm going to go Command, get that, and come up to the layer above, just paint that in a wee bit, Command D, it's still on the grey, so actually I'm going to change it to black, Option Shift delete, so now I can really see it, so I can see the black. I'm going to go Command, click on the guitar again to get that selection, Command Shift I, so it selected everything else, and then I can come in here, on this one here, I can create a mask. Oop. Command I the other way around, and you can see it's got rid of everything except for on the guitar. I don't know if I want this bit in here shaded, so I'll take that top bit out. And then what I can do is with this I can say, okay, multiply, and I'm just going to soften it a wee bit. So you can see what I'm doing is I'm giving a little bit of a shadow on the guitar to try and make it look a little bit more realistic. And I mean, that's one way to do it. I mean, probably the best way would be to find someone actually playing the guitar and then fill them in as a silhouette and use masking that way. But this is certainly a way you can do it.